Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I'm gonna jump right in with what's happening this weekend. On Saturday, we have a celebration of life service for Dan Murphy in the morning at 11 a.m. All are welcome. I think it'll be a beautiful service of music and tributes and honoring Dan's life. So I hope you will join us. And there will be a lunch reception afterwards. It is a potluck, so we're inviting you to bring something to share, and I'll put a link in the comments to the sign up where you can sign up to bring something for that. This Saturday is also the third set of No Kings protests, which I know a bunch of you are going to be involved in various ways. If you are interested in going to the Nashua one and you are also planning to go to Dan's service, I am planning to walk over there probably around 1:15 and go to the last 45 minutes, and I would welcome anyone else who wants to head over there together to do so with me. So the one in Nashua is from noon to 2 at the Soldiers and Sailors Monument. There's also one in Concord up at the State House from 2 to 4 p.m. And it is a great opportunity to show that we don't agree with the direction our country is going, to stand up for our values. Maybe you made a sign a couple weeks ago. I hope people will be able to turn up for those events. I know up in Concord, the Common Good Chorus is going to be singing, so watch for them if you head up there. On Sunday, we have our last service on the theme of holding the tension, and this one's going to be about tension as a catalyst for change. So looking forward to exploring that with you. There will be workshops for kids during the service, the last set of the March workshops. And after the service, I am inviting folks to a theme brainstorming summit. So we have these monthly themes for our worship services and our faith formation and our covenant groups. A lot of different people use the monthly themes in different ways. And maybe you don't know, but we actually come up with those themes together in a brainstorming session. And this one's going to be a little bit different than the past 2 years. I'm going to lead us through some guiding questions first to think about our congregation and our world and where we're at and what we need right now. And that will then lead into some brainstorming around themes. So that's going to happen after the service on Sunday. Anyone who wishes is welcome to be part of that process. Would love to have you join us. It'll be starting at 11:45 in the dining room, so it'll kind of flow right out of fellowship time. We will be providing lunch for anyone who stays, and there will also be childcare available. And youth are very welcome to join us if they want to be a part of the brainstorming process. If you are planning to attend, it would be great if you could RSVP so we know how much food to have. I'll put that link in the comments for you where you can RSVP. On April 5th, so I'm going to jump ahead a whole week now. April 5th is Easter, so we will be having a celebratory Easter service. And we often do child dedications on Easter. And we have a couple children at least who are going to be dedicated that Sunday. If you have a child who has not been dedicated yet here at UU Nashua and you're interested in having them dedicated, this is the way we welcome children into our community. And we would love to do that. So I will put a link in the comments to the form if you would like to sign your child up to be part of those child dedications. In April, we've got a few big things going on that I want to name. One is we are going to be ordaining our former intern, Savna Aaron Scott, and that will be on April 11th at 11 a.m. Here at the church. And I hope you will join us for that. There will be a choir, and including a combined piece with the choir from the Groton Church, which will be co-ordaining Savna with us. And we you are welcome to RSVP so that we know approximately how many people to expect for that. I'll put that link in the comments. And we're looking for help with the reception afterwards, so I'll put that link in the comments as well. I think it's going to be a beautiful service and a good, wonderful celebration of Savna's ministry. The Nashua Area Interfaith Council is doing another book club this spring. They are reading the book Beyond Religion by the Dalai Lama. It looks like a really interesting read, so I'd encourage you to pick it up. I can help you get a copy if you need one. And it's going to be starting April 13th for 3 Mondays in a row. So April 13th, April 20th, and April 27th. You don't have to attend all of them. Each one will discuss about a third of the book. And the first one will be in person at the Nashua Public Library. The other 2 will be on Zoom. I'll put a link in the comments that has all the details and where you can sign up as well if you want to be a part of that. On April 18th, we are hosting, in collaboration with the UU Concord and UU Manchester, the Building Beloved Community Beyond the Binary Conference. This is a multi-site event that is happening at UU congregations across the country, and it is for trans and non-binary folks and allies to build community, to learn, to grow, to connect, to have some time in a space where we can talk about being trans and non-binary, and we'll have some stuff specific to what that's like in New Hampshire. So some of the content will be streamed in, and then we'll have some live in-person workshops as well. I know we're going to have one on intersex issues and one on using storytelling in trans activism, and then we'll have a panel that is on being trans or non-binary in New Hampshire. So really amazing day of workshops and connection. We'll also have some organizations tabling, and we'd love for you to join us. There's a sliding scale, $5 to $50 for the day. It will cover lunch and the cost of putting on the event, and if there's any left over, we'll donate it to some LGBTQ plus organizations that are working with us on this event. And we are also, that day, there will be a Beyond the Binary Kids Camp for kids ages 2 to 12. So if you want to attend and you have kiddos, you can sign them up for the morning session or the afternoon session, or both. And it'll be a day of activities and joyful activities is how we're describing it, that are connected to the theme of the conference. So we'd love to have you attend, and we'd love to have your kids, and hope it'll be a beautiful day here. I will put the link in the comments where you can RSVP for that, where you can sign up, and we would love to have you with us that day. And then the last thing I will mention is that community dinners are coming back. We have an installation date for our dishwasher, which is so exciting, in early April. And community dinners are set to start the last Sunday in April. That is April 25th, or not Sunday, I'm sorry, Saturday in April 25th, serving between 2 and 5 p.m. So we're inviting you to start signing up to volunteer for community dinner. I'll put a link in the comments to where you can sign up, and looking forward to that program kicking off again. And then the last thing I want to talk about is a concert that is going to happen at the end of April on the 24th, the day before that community dinner. It'll be in our sanctuary. It's going to feature the Common Good Chorus as well as some friends of the Common Good Chorus, and it'll be a night of protest songs and lots of opportunities to sing along. If you have seen the Common Good Chorus sing before, you know they are just a wonderful, engaging group of people who make beautiful music and also invite us to join in making that music. The concert is going to be a fundraiser for the New Hampshire Immigrant Mutual Aid Fund, and it's again 7 p.m. on April 24th. So mark your calendars for that. All right, that's what I've got for you. That was your full April calendar. Thanks for listening to the end, and I hope I will see you either on Saturday or on Sunday or both.